Well, welcome back, y'all. Glad y'all are here today. Now spend some time with me today. It may just be me. Andy, he's at work, and it's a nice warm day. Got a few things to get done this afternoon. It's actually been a pretty busy morning too, but gonna bring you along with me this evening, show you what I'm getting into. First things first, I'm going through just trying my kraut one more time to see if it's ready to be put up into storage, and I'm gonna tell you, perfection. This is Celebrating Appalachian Tipper's recipe, and I saw her do this last year, and by the time I saw it, I was already out of cabbage and I didn't have a chance to make it her way. So this year I decided to try it, and let me just tell y'all, I'm impressed. So I'll link her video to how she does this if you're interested. It's been sitting now about 2.5 weeks, well, approaching actually the 3-week mark, out here on the porch, covered in a cardboard box, and it has a fabulous flavor. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go through and do some taste tests, make sure all of them taste good, and we'll put them up. So Jacob has picked supper tonight, and he wants the smoked pork loin with some new potatoes and macaroni and cheese. Don't sound like a bad combination. So y'all saw me just put the tenderloin in the smoker. I'm hoping it can stay in there long enough to at least get the smoky flavor before it storms too bad. The sky's really gotten dark. But anyways, I've come out here. I'm gonna dig me some new potatoes real quick. I don't want to use the fingerlings for the way that he wants them because they're not quite big enough. I really like frying those fingerlings or cutting them in half. Y'all saw us get those up the other day. I'm gonna dig some of these red ones here, and we'll wander around the garden and see if there's anything else that needs to be picked. Let's see what I can find here. Piece of trash. There's one. Now I've hit the jackpot here. Go. That should be plenty. It's been smart to bring something out here to put these things in. Oh, there's one I probably ought to get. get that one. He's sitting on top of the ground. Now, come right back up. Let me run these in the house and we'll check the rest of this stuff and see what else I can find. There's one. Oh. Y'all check this out. Oh, we're gonna have corn before long. I can taste it now. And it all looks good. We'll see. It's a good height though. It's growed in a hurry here lately. These cucumbers are growing so fast. I feel like I can watch them grow. They've grown today. I was out here pulling weeds this morning. Here's a volunteer squash. I don't know if there's anything in there or not. There's a bunch of little ones. Let's see. Oh, there's one over here. Yep. There's one. Look at there. You didn't have to plant it. That's all right. He's kind of funny looking. I better make this snappy. Y'all look here. I was looking at these this morning. These beans have the most beautiful flower. So the little red pods that Andy thought were bugs have now turned into the prettiest little red flower you ever seen. And these things, I think they just keep on and keeping on. Look here. Now granted, I'm only 5 foot tall, but they're at least, I don't know, 8 foot tall, and I believe they'd keep on and going. I am so excited to try them. All right, unfortunately, I think it's fixing the storm, so I need to run over here and check my other squash. I was gonna tie up my tomatoes. I don't know if I got time or not. And I found out some exciting news about these here on the end that are so wild and crazy that we didn't know what they were. And we thought they were cherry tomatoes. Look at here. If that's a cherry tomato, it's a big one. The okra have really enjoyed the warmer days. Oop, yep, there's some in there. Whatever these things are. They taste good, whatever they are. There's one. Oh. There's one. And actually, whatever these are mixed with, these are really good. I don't know what they are, but some of them's crooked and some's not. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squash zucchini mixes, and I've been picking them every day. But squash and zucchini is one of the things you always have an overabundance. You really don't need but one plant. And these are volunteers, after they worked the kinks out, they've really showed off and produced, honestly, better than any squash we've planted in the last few years. So I don't believe I'm gonna make it to tying up my tomatoes just yet. Maybe I can come out here after supper. Let's see.
Y'all, it's squash. kept like, their compressor kept cutting off and blowing the breaker. I'm like, what's
There you go. Well, I got caught out in another rainstorm just now. I didn't see that one coming. It took me a little longer to get everybody up here. Had to end up putting my tenderloin. What are you doing? So, Candy's calf is taking most of the milk these days. So for me to get any milk, I have to separate them for a few hours. And it's no big deal. And she usually does pretty good. Some days we're in a bad mood, but she usually does pretty good at letting her milk down. I'm burning up now, girlfriend. Burning up. That'd be good, Candy girl.
You said we'll do it after supper. You said we'll maybe do it after supper.
Oh, okay. Alright, so everything's getting about done. Potatoes and macaroni. I'm gonna run out to the garden and grab some parsley to chop up for the potatoes, and we're gonna call that finished. I'm not feeding you right now, buddy. When you're making potatoes like that, parsley, plenty of salt, plenty of butter, you can't beat them. we got Jacob's favorite foods here. Smoked tenderloin.
Macaroni and cheese and potatoes.
Yeah. Well, this is half smoked, half cooked in the oven, but there we go. Did you have a good day?
Yeah. A lot cooler now.
Yeah.
I'm shaved.
Yeah. And it rained.
And it rained.
I don't know if that helped the coolness or not. It felt pretty humid out there a while ago.
It's cooled off a whole lot more than it was. Which, all day long, it ain't been terrible, though. We got it coming, though. It's a coming. We'll fix you a plate.
I'll fix mine. Give Jacob that in piece. I think he has a plate.
Well, that's what he wants.
That's what he likes the best, is them in pieces.
Catches the most smokeless.
I guess. Yeah, that's his favorite. I made some toast too, just some buttered toast.
Okay.
Sorry on table. On my mountain of squash.
I tell you, that squash is coming in good right now, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you let me plant so much over here.
Tell me about it. Do y'all see my mountain of squash that my toast is sitting on?
Go ahead and take that if you want. There you go.
I think I'll go pick some blueberries when we get done eating. I was gonna tie up my tomatoes. I still may do that too.
It's wet out there now, though.
If they ain't so wet.
Yeah, the sun didn't really come back out. And
I don't like messing with wet tomatoes if I can help it.
I'm saying, I still be drizzling.
But I thought I might go out there and see if I got any more blueberries to pick.
Maggie said she's seen some blackberries out there, so I need to go back up there and look for that.
Oh,
too.
I seen some wild ones down there at the cows this morning.
Yeah,
They were good.
The wild ones are coming on.
They were
pretty
good. They were a
quick.
lot better than they were last year.
Must be because it's been so wet this year.
Yeah, last year they were terrible.
If they're better, I wonder what our other ones will
I
taste
don't
like.
know. Which we remember last year we said that ours had been better than they were last year.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited though. I can't wait for a fresh blackberry. Like one of our fresh. I've already eaten some wild fresh blackberries, but can't wait for one of ours. we got blackberries everywhere around here, so if you just walk around, you got snacks.
Yeah, wild ones and tame ones.
Yep.
Mommy knows. Is that better than
That looks good.
It does look good. I did all right, didn't I? Well, y'all, we finished up supper and it was delicious. Everybody cleaned their plate and then some. That's what I like to. That's what I like to see as the cook. So last but not least, I'm gonna head out here to what we call Berry Hill. The blueberries are just starting to ripen up. Once they start ripening up, if you don't get them, the birds will. So I try to keep a close eye out here when they start coming in. So, there's some blackberries over there. I'll walk around and see what everything looks like here. That one's got a few on it. Look yonder, what blueberries. Try one. They are so much better this year, and I'm sure it's because we didn't. I'm sure it's because the plants are not about to dry up and die. Looky here, looky here. Look what blueberries. My goodness. That one split. Boy, now them are good. Really good. And the thing is, y'all, you know we call this Berry Hill. We grow strawberries, blueberries, muscadines, blackberries, raspberries. We have all kinds of stuff growing on this hill here. And I know that the needs of strawberries and blueberries and blackberries, most of that, they're all different. And with the way we do things out here, we're not after the biggest crop we can get. So of course these blueberries could probably do way better if we really check the pH, if we, you know, did them by their own regimen. Same goes for the strawberries. But we just kind of let them do their thing. Andy will throw a little fertilizer by them every once in a while. But hey, I'm not complaining. We don't put a lot of effort out here at all. Let's see. If nothing else, I may find me a few to eat on. My crop of peas comes out here like every single year. Hey piggies, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Any on this little, oh yeah. Man, have you ever seen such blueberries? They were not like this last year. I might have got just a few decent sized ones. There's a gourd, I assume it's a gourd. We grew gourds out here, I don't know, the very first year, so probably 3 years ago now. And we have one or two come up every year. I don't believe any of them are quite ready. How's this one looking, Tiger? Are you checking for me? There's a few on there, ain't it? Are you the blueberry smelling dog? The blueberry pointer? Golly, even on this one. And I know this one don't usually have blueberries like that. Or maybe, I mean, last few years have been droughts though, so maybe that's what kind of blueberries they're supposed to have when they get enough water. That's good too. But if you're growing blueberries, you're not going to have time to wait to pick them till all of them are ripe. Most of the time, at least around here. Maybe I should say it like that. Around here anyway. Because the birds will eat them all and you won't have none left. But now we don't have a huge bird problem out here. I think maybe the pigs scare them away. I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, there's actually more out here than I thought it was. I believe several have ripened. I just picked them 2 days ago. Made blueberry jelly last year. I had enough to make some. And honestly, for the effort, which it may have been my blueberries, maybe I should try it again this year because these blueberries are much different than our crop last year. The flavor just wasn't there, and that's something I've never made before. Was blueberry jam, and it was okay, but it had like a hint of the blueberry flavor, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. And maybe it was me. Maybe you're supposed to add something to it. I don't know. Now, I did do some canned blueberries, and we have really enjoyed having those. Makes for easy blueberry muffins. Andy loves blueberry muffins. Blueberry pancakes. I made actually some blueberry biscuits with them. Like they were like for breakfast. I made those one day. But no more than I'm probably going to get today between me and Andy and the youngins. These probably won't even make it to the freezer. I mean, just look at there. It's not quite ripe either. Well, y'all, I guess I'm going to keep plucking away at these gigantic blueberries here. I guess that's going to about wrap up today's video. I appreciate y'all being here with me today. You know, this is just everyday life. It's just simple and real and exhausting some days, busy, but if you find strength and encouragement in days like that, then you're right where you need to be. Don't ever lose that true grit. Till we see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.